Gauteng police have reported the arrest of 161 wanted suspects, with 36 of those arrests taking place at Protea Glen in Soweto. Let's bring you a live update from the Operation Okae Molao with Safety MEC Faith Mazibuko. MEC, very good evening. Thank you for speaking to us. Talk to us about the progress that you've made and some of the arrests that you've made this evening.
Yes, tonight we are here. This is another stop where we decided we must come and visit. As you heard, the residences of Soweto, they are continuously complaining about Protea Glen, that there is a spot known as Shell Garage. So we are here tonight to actually come and see for ourselves exactly what is happening here. There's quite a lot of many hangouts. And the residences here, they say majority of these young people, they hang out here. Others, of course, they do things that they themselves cannot be able to explain. And what's said is that indeed you are able to see quite a lot of young people hanging around here. And others, they allege that they've been chased away from their homes. And it's a very sad situation because, I mean, they are standing around fire. All sorts of things are actually happening here. From the complaints of the residents is that others are on drugs, others are drinking alcohol, others, they long ran away from their homes. And I believe if maybe many parents can come forward and be able to identify most of these children that are here and be able to be assisted by the Department of Social Development for them to actually be taken to rehabilitation, I believe the crime rate can actually reduce because it has become a hot spot. You can get hijacked here, you can't come to the ATMs, you can't come to the shops, you can't do anything at all. That's what the residents are actually saying here. That is why we decided to actually focus in this place, so that then the visibility of police becomes more and residents are able also to continuously engage with the police and redirect them to the right spots of exactly where are these crimes actually being committed. Of course, almost many people have already been arrested for drinking and driving, which we continuously urge our communities to not drink and then get behind the wheel, because that actually also jeopardizes yourselves and you can get involved in an accident. You can't actually be able to concentrate. So we wish to urge them, they must not continuously do this. So we believe if we continuously encourage police to be visible, like we are here tonight, we are here to make sure and monitor that they are visible and that there are stops and searches and there are various activities that happen here. Education, that is important. I believe we can be able to reduce more and more incidences of crime in Gauteng and be able to make our residences to live safely and they themselves having confidence in the work that is being done by the police.
MEC, a couple of questions for you before we let you go. Firstly, you talk about these youngsters as, in fact, you describe them as children. Just how young are they? And secondly, the issue of cable theft, which is running riot, wreaking havoc rather, in Johannesburg. How are you dealing with that?
Of course, we as the provincial government, we have established a war room on crime. It actually focuses mainly on these crimes where cables are stolen, where infrastructure is vandalized, and other crimes that are serious that are happening in Gauteng. So all the law enforcement agencies, they are part and parcel of that war room on crime, and it's where they are able to also identify and through a dashboard be able to say where some of these crimes happening and what interventions are actually needed. And we wish to continuously mobilize our communities to be able to also pinpoint, if not show police where some of these problems exist. Scrapyards are also contributing to this because most of these cables are actually stolen and sold at scrapyards. Even during the day today and yesterday, they've been raiding the industrial where they found quite a lot of cables that have been stolen in some areas. Of course, they allege even some of our SOEs employees are actually implicated, City Power, and some of them working for Eskom, others working for Telkom, who know where some of these cables, where the network of these cables are, and they're able to redirect them. So quite a lot of people have actually been arrested, and even the owners who then accept these stolen cables, they've actually been arrested. Some of them are Chinese, they originate from China, One of them could not even produce documents, but others were able to produce their documents. And police are continuously investigating. So we believe if we continuously have crime intelligence doing its work, it will be able to find some of these wrong things that are actually happening here. The majority of these young people that are there, they are young as 12 years old, some of them, and they are sitting here around the fire, and some of them, they even sleep here. And you wonder why not going home. They said, no, they've been chased away from home. So you understand the stress and the problems that most parents actually experience. Because if you have a child that is hooked on substance abuse, then obviously within your household you are forever missing your pots, you are forever missing money, you are forever missing even food that you buy for them to be able to eat. That food disappears out of the cupboard. So some of the parents, they have had enough. They just decided to chase away some of these children. So I believe if as a society, as a community, we don't necessarily chase them away, but find a way to be able to channel them through to proper facilities that are there, I'm 100% we won't be having such many young people actually hanging around at this spot, where now they say it is a hot spot, it's a busy spot. Everyone does not feel safe there when they're actually around this place.
MEC, thank you so much for your time. That was a live update coming from Operation Okae Molao with MEC Faith Mazibuko.